Go ahead.
Yeah. Yeah, the natural wells. Different way, different kind of creatures, yo. From the murky trenches, three poets rose. Saying violets are blue and so are picky hoes. My two hands work like two Siamese. That's twice the brain power, both sides each. Money on my mind, bitch, ka-ching. Keep it lyrical, lucrative in the midst of things. To retain my throne, the throne of king. Take my seat, cushion when I leave. I don't want Jews getting comfortable or give your ass a boost of name. Let loose the jewelry, let's lose the Louis, let's lose the Gucci. Let me rephrase. Let's lose his white brains in her chains that got you enslaved. To show me your bars are as trill and as rugged as from which you came. Telling you right now, my shit real, my shit pain. Bread on Philly terrain. Barry Tyree, Gillian need, but it's South Philly, so really it's beans. Nonsense compared to beans, you white when he diss jigger. Schooling D want the new wave. Then Gates and rap start to pick up. AI.J play for the Sixers, and I'm just saying, I got potential on double K instrumentals. Hand and glove, murder OJ with a knife. A white girl cut with a razor back for a price. A natural, I'm nice, motherfucker. Your life, your fame, your ice, and your superficial skinny model bitches not my type. And that ghostwriting shit, that shit not alright. Won't y'all be a natural? Oh, I see what you scared of now. Yeah, the natural wells. Different way, different kind of creatures, yo. From the murky trenches, three poets rose. Saying violets are blue, and so are picky hoes.
Raindrop, drop top. This is for the ones who are not hot. 0.3 on the shot clock. Bring that shit here, get your shot blocked. Like hot rocks, bring the heat back. Did you beat that? Should I repeat that? Nah, nigga, just eat that. Cause it's hot like the peppers that Peter Piper picked, and I don't want feedback. All this TV shit fucking with your heads. Midgets to the truth, niggas ducking head. Blind from the light, and they cell phone heads down like they high Percocet. Molly Percocet, y'all ain't worth it yet. Niggas on their job, y'all ain't working yet. Cause your life on the fucking internet. Baghdad bomb lyrics been a threat. Hold up, nigga, you a slave lost. While I'm on the slave ships taking chains off. I'll be in the booth with a chainsaw. Massacre, rap for ya, amateurs, back it up. I would do a feature, but y'all whack as fuck. Natural to the maximum. Painkiller for the muscle, relaxing them. Hold up. Natural, actual, factual, strictly casual, absolute attitude. Here to do rappers dirty with an X or two. Easy math to do. Put 5 rappers in front of me. The fifth go down, the fourth get done, the third is gone. It's too late, no one for me. Natural.
Yeah, the natural wells. Different way, different kind of creatures, yo.
Boom, you know what I'm saying? Fire in the house. You know what I mean? Fire in the house. You know what I mean?
I think that pause put the fire out.
Listen, man.
Fire in the house.
If y'all don't know what that track is, man, that track's called Naturals. About 2 Philly owned. You feel me? These 2 special brothers we got in the house tonight, man. Y'all heard them. Y'all don't even ask if they got bars. It's easy math to do.
Let's do our regular introduction, and then we gonna introduce them to the crowd.
Man. It's your boy S. Parker. Don't get no darker. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, man, it's your boy Most, aka Rob Boogie, aka Ahmed Sharif. We back with another episode. You know what I mean? Shit going on, but we back with this shit.
We back.
And we got 2 special guests. Well, I know a lot of the motherfuckers who listen to us and watch to us gonna know who these 2 niggas is.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? These niggas, as far as like the, you know what I mean? It's like a group where niggas know where niggas gonna be like, oh yeah, these niggas practically legends and shit. Like we low key legends and shit without even actually being.
If you was at the tables, you know. Shit is real when we introduce these 2 motherfuckers.
So first, bro, we gonna introduce my bro Zaetona.
Yo,
you know what I mean?
Good,
Zaetona, welcome to the cast.
Yeah,
Welcome,
all the love is definitely appreciated. I'm glad to be here.
Yeah, second, bro, we gonna introduce to the cast. Chris Styles, Chris Dillio. You know what I'm saying? AKA, I used to call him Baby Nas back then.
Baby Nas? Oh, yeah, listen.
Baby Nas, man. You know what I'm saying? Welcome to the podcast.
Welcome to O.S.K, y'all. And we appreciate y'all for coming, man. Welcome to the podcast.
Appreciate y'all for having me.
So that track that we just let them walk into, I mean, called Naturals. I mean, we ain't let y'all hear the third person on it, but y'all already know it's yours truly, you know what I mean?
You know.
Fire as well. Bars y'all ain't want to hear. You know what I'm saying? Bars, fire, the whole track is fire. Yeah, man. Y'all go check that out. Naturels,
Yeah.
ending with a Z.
All right, yeah. So this, this podcast, like the last two joints, we was talking about real shit.
Yeah,
'Cause
we
there was a
on
lot of
some
shit
real
going
pop
on.
out. Yeah,
Because we
political
technically
shit.
supposed to be a hip hop rap type joint. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So finally, we about to get on some strictly rap shit this episode.
Right.
You know what I mean? We got two of the dopest MCs out of Philly. You know what I mean? We got Zaetona, who coming off a Project Expect project and coming off his second joint that's coming out. That's actually just released a little bit not too long ago. The Chelsea project. You know what I'm saying?
Mics.
Yeah, we coming up working today, shooting a couple vids today. You know what I mean? And we got Chris Styles, one of the dopest lyricists out of Philly, you know what I'm saying? That I know for a fact.
For a fact.
You know what I mean?
Diamond in
For
the
a
rough.
fact.
And they don't know this, but soon they gonna know it.
Yeah, facts. Facts. You know what I'm saying? So, we want to get in. I guess we could talk about some early conversations. You know what I mean? Link up when niggas first linked up real quick. As far as on the rap tip. You know what I mean?
Okay.
You know what I mean? I think that's a nice little story. A lot of people want to
Oh
really
yeah,
hear. You know what
for
I'm
sure.
So yeah. So how y'all two first met?
Oh man,
As far as the rap shit.
he the best at telling that story, man.
Yeah, man. It was just it was a day you felt, man. We was in school. You know what I'm saying? We was young girls.
Austin Meehan.
Austin Meehan Middle School.
Oh, Northeast.
Shout out
Meehan.
Austin Meehan.
Shout out.
know.
Shout out A
I
Young.
know all of Meehan niggas.
Oh,
man.
man.
Yeah.
That was them days, right?
What grade was it? What grade
Oh
was it?
man, we met in 6th grade, man. 6th grade. You know what I'm saying? We was younger. We was just getting into middle school. You know, so it was just one of those days you felt, man. You just felt something crazy was gonna happen. You was gonna meet somebody. You ever feel that feeling, man? It was like
Like, we
I'm
really-
gonna meet somebody crazy. I'm gonna meet somebody that's gonna have a real impact on my life, man. And that's how I felt coming into that day. And it was that day, man. You know,
Like we really was. They were all right. So both of our hoods was trying to make us battle because we was the hottest young boys from our hood. I was from Northeast off Cottage. That's Frankfurt Ave, and he was from where they call L Block. And
both of us in the north.
both of them was in the Northeast. And the thing about it was like, I mean, we was just young boys trying, work on our craft. We didn't know that the older kids was beefing and all that other shit. And then when it came down to it, they was like, well, you know what, man? I got a young boy and we got a young boy. But what had happened was, you know what I mean, personally, on my side of the coin, when I seen this nigga, like, see, people, they would get hype and ecstatic. Like, Parker, you remember niggas would be like, yo, Zay, you killing it. Apple Adams hit the apple juice, nigga. You
Oh, yeah.
Like, all that. Yeah, I mean, niggas used to talk about punchlines, but when I heard Dillio rap, I said, this nigga is matching my crowd reaction without using the same fabricated content that I was using. Now, granted, we in middle school, so I ain't really had much to really talk about. You see what I'm saying? And growing up in Philly, you start off with the battle. You start off on the battle arena. I don't care what anybody say. You know what I mean? You gotta be a titan to come up in Philly when you even just want to rap. Like, niggas might come to a point where they making songs, but everybody gonna have to start off with how to be a wordsmith out here in Philly. You know, that's just how it is. You gotta learn how to play with words and be able to fasten yourself to the beat to where as though nobody else can touch that shit. That's just the Spartan way out here with these bars. So this nigga was spitting shit. My nigga Jackson, my nigga Franklin, my nigga, yeah, I mean, he started spitting that shit. Yeah, I mean, and then I used to be like, yo, like, this nigga is just the better writer. You know what I mean? Like, he talking more authentic shit, is more real. You know what I mean? He getting the same crowd reactions, and in some cases, better crowd reactions. So they try to make us battle. But I was like, I'm not battling this nigga. Fuck is you talking about? He drumming on the desk, he doing fucking DJ scratches, and spitting the hook in the verse. I'm not battling him. Y'all might think I won this battle, but that ain't enough for me. You know what I mean? That wasn't enough for me, because I wasn't trying to go against somebody that knew how to play the drums and rap at the same time.
Right.
So these other niggas try to come in and intrude. They try to come and like, we'll take all you niggas on, and then me and him ended up being on the same squad, battling a lunchroom full of niggas and airing every last one of them out. And that's how we met.
Something destined to happen, baby.
Word.
That's definitely
Destined connection. It was crazy.
that was definitely a good, you know what I mean, story for niggas that want to hear that shit.
Yeah.
But I know y'all was working on a project not too long ago together and
Yep.
shit. What was that, John? Full Throttle
Throttle Brash.
Brash.
Yeah.
Whatever happened with that?
Well, you can go ahead.
It's in the lost and found, so to say. You know what I'm saying? But
We gonna get a lost tapes with that, John?
Oh, definitely.
Something
Like
it's
that.
It's gonna be a crazy resurface with that.
Yeah.
You know, a lot
Yeah.
of people heard about that. I was telling a lot of people about
Yeah,
it too.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I was telling you, I was hearing songs and freestyles and shit we was doing, and motherfuckers like, so what y'all gonna do with these joints? Y'all just leaving them out? No, it's gonna be a special project. Man.
Yeah.
It's just the tip of the iceberg.
Yeah.
Because I think we was doing a lot of freestyles to different beats. at first.
Okay.
But you know, once I heard that he was, you know, he had his own producer,
Right.
and I had my own producer.
Yeah.
Right.
So I'm like, all right, well, let's just combine these beats together and do a you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That would have
double
been
project.
That would have
Yeah.
been fire. That
That's
would have
cool.
been fire.
So what's the name of it? Brash, Full Throttle.
Yeah.
You know what I
That
mean?
would've been-
Everything came up
Yeah.
that day.
That day.
Conversation.
In West Philly.
Everything. We was in West
Yep.
Philly. I'll never forget that shit.
Yep.
Everything just came up that day. All the ideas that we was going to, you know, talk about, all the shit we was going to spit about,
Right.
write about, you know what I'm saying, videos and this and that, you know, just, you know, time, it was just a gap in time and, you know, situations happened and,
Yep.
you know, it was on hold for a while. But it's going to be a crazy resurface with that.
Yeah,
That's going to come.
I
That's going to
think-
be like a Saddam bomb. Ain't nobody going to expect that shit.
I think
Yeah.
Crazy.
that's definitely gonna be a dope project.
Mm-hmm.
Getting into that, man. I want to speak on you know, the state of Philly hip hop, right?
Right.
So one of the main reasons why, you know, me and Pop got into this joint, because we really just want to shed light on the true
On the true hidden talent.
in Philly. You know what I'm saying? We feel like Philly technically should be as big as LA as far as
Oh yeah.
Cause you can go, you know what I mean?
Facts.
Meaning that you can go to LA and it's pillars of people or companies that you can walk into to get your music on. Like, you know, you go to LA, you can talk to the Dre's and whatnot.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Interscope or whatever. You go to New York, you got, you know what I'm saying? You got Def Jam, you got Hot Night, you know what I'm saying? In Philly, we don't have that. We got, like Cosmic Cab, you know what I mean? One of the niggas I really don't like, I feel like he, you know, he don't really
Favoritism.
Give, he play favoritism, you know what I'm saying?
Favoritism.
And then, other than that, like the OGs not really making big boss moves to help elevate Philly. And then the niggas who did, you know, did get their little shine, they, you know, they kind of really shit on everybody from Philly, you know what I'm saying? Which is understandable because one of our, you know, things that we got hitting over our shoulders is that Philly don't support Philly artists.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So we wanna shed light on artists that I really feel like is beyond talent and who understands hip hop and respects it, and I feel like who has the ability to take it to another level. You two guys are two of MCs that I really always had that feeling about. You know what I'm saying?
Word.
And I definitely, you know, one of the reasons why I really, you know, I kind of try to figure out different ways to map out, you know what I mean? Because I want to open the door, because I don't want to have time pass where niggas like y'all not in the game. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? I feel like we right now we at a state where I don't think people see it how I see it. I think hip hop is at a state where it's like this style of music and hip hop is like right there at the door.
Yeah.
Like the shit is like really putting force on the door with the door ready to snap off the fucking hinges.
Niggas tired of listening to this
Right.
Because
bullshit,
niggas tired of
man.
listening to this shit. And
Like,
what
you gotta
really
get
made-
high to listen to this shit now.
Yeah.
That's basically what it
Real
is.
shit.
You gotta
It's
get
the
high to
price
get
of
in the
music.
vibe to this shit now.
Niggas tell you that too.
Yeah.
Niggas tell you, I gotta get hot in this.
You gotta sip on
Niggas
something to
actually
get in your
And
bag.
what really made me notice, like, all right, hip hop is really trying to revive itself, because I'm sitting here watching all the older MCs still dropping albums. You know what I'm saying? Nas just drop an album, Jay dropping songs, The Lox just drop an album, Meth out here still rapping, Redman still rapping. I'm watching Drag. I'm watching all the older MCs from the early 2000s and the late 90s still dropping music. So I'm like, all right, it's a reason why these niggas still doing it, because obviously they making some sort of money off this shit. You know what I'm saying? And I know how I react to the music, so I'm like, all right, I know it's other motherfuckers who feel the same way. And I know it's MCs that's a part of this new generation that sons or babies to that last generation that I feel like who's supposed to be in this place right now where hip hop's supposed to be elevated.
For sure.
Like I feel like you two are two artists that I feel like that can truly elevate or help the elevation of hip hop. You know what I mean? Where this shit can sustain itself for another 20 years. And I feel like, and for me, I'm really speaking from the heart, and I'm speaking truly with this shit.
Yeah.
I really be want you two dudes to really like push yourself and strive on this shit, because I really feel like you dudes. There's no question about the talent, you know what I'm saying? Because y'all put the work in. There's no question about it. But like, it's the wherewithal that like y'all dudes is like y'all got it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
It's like
it's there.
It's to me. It's like it's probably like when the first scout looked at LeBron at the basketball.
Mm-hmm.
You know, this nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like, is he 6'8"? You know what I mean? He going to the NBA, no doubt. He you know what I mean? Before he got out of high school, he was calling them the next best thing to Michael Jordan. You know what I mean? Like, that's how I see how you guys in hip hop. I feel like, you know, you guys should be there. Like when they say the Kendricks and the Coles, whatever, like y'all niggas' name should be right up there.
All right, it's crazy because I'm gonna throw my piece in there, right? All right, so I still listen to Pharoah Monch. All right, I still listen to Black Thought. I still listen to Beans, The Solution. You know what I mean? I still listen to Redman. I still listen to Wu, and sometimes I listen to niggas that I don't even know. They underground artists from the 90s and shit. And I feel like that as far as Philadelphia go, the essence of the hip hop culture has been forgotten because it's not lucrative to the mainstream anymore. See, it was lucrative to put out proper pieces of art. It was lucrative to talk to the people about your struggles because they were struggling. But now it's not lucrative because the people that they putting on has got money. They selling out to get that bag. So they not rapping about struggling, even though Big said with more money come more problems. These niggas pretend like they ain't got no fucking problems. And at the end of the day, everybody got fucking problems. It's not authentic, so it's not hip hop. And that's the mistake. Niggas is making, they calling this shit rap and they calling this shit hip hop. First of all, KRS once said, hip hop is this, hip is the no, hop is a forward, upward motion. If this shit don't move your knowledge up and move you forward, it ain't fucking hip hop. Right. And rap is rhythm and poetry. If it ain't rhythm and it got poetry, it ain't fucking rap. Calling this shit fucking rap and hip hop when it's not fucking that. Yeah. You feel what I'm saying? I didn't mean that to rhyme, but I'm fucking back.
I knew this nigga was gonna come off freestyling.
Yeah, I mean, cause it's just automatic. Yeah, I mean, it's automatic because like this shit be in my soul. When I first started rapping, like I said it in the joint, the Chelsea mixtape on my SoundCloud. Anybody could check that out. Go to my SoundCloud, just search Zaetona, the Chelsea mixtape, all spelled regular, ZAE. TONA, Chelsea mixtape, and on a song called Does Hip Hop Need Me or What? I specifically told the story of what made me want to start rapping. I saw Biggie, the bar that Biggie said when he was like, I put 24 carats in my baby girl ear. Yeah, I mean, birthdays was the worst days, and I'm sitting here listening. I'm 5-6 years old listening to this shit, bro. You feel what I'm saying? I'm 5-6 years old. Right. And I'm like, shit, that can get my mom, my family out the hood, then I'ma do it. That's why I started rapping. Right. So let's take that and apply that to why these young boys and these females and all of them, they started rapping. They want to rap because poverty has overtook them and they need a way out. Thanks. That's not the same thing as a nigga that's trying to rap or a shorty that's trying to rap because it's a passion. They want to get their family out the hood. And that by,
it's a lick.
Yeah, it's a lick to them, and they a lick to niggas like me. No, this is me saying this. I've been saying, I never said this on the mic, but niggas is really afraid of me. Cause they know that this shit is my passion, and they know that I can just level up on a nigga at any given time. You know what I mean? Taking all bets. Don't hurt them. Taking all bets. Cause see, this culture belong to me and everybody else that it belonged to, not nobody else other than that. You know what I mean? And this rap shit it was only a compensation in my era for niggas that was trying to clean up their drug money. They was still taking care of their family and shit. It wasn't like they was getting rich and then making Nike rich. It wasn't like they was getting rich then making Bill Gates rich. They was getting rich and then taking care of bills. And like I watch my cousins hustle and give my mom, which was they aunt, rent money with the money that the fiends gave them. Right. Like I'm from that era. Right. You see what I'm saying? Like I watched that. Like ain't nobody saying that, you know, that's selling drugs is right or wrong. Like we can't even get into that. We talking about the fact that it's an art. It's turned into art when you force into that poverty, when you forced into that type of living, and you ain't got nothing else to do but to pray and sing about it.
Thanks.
And you know, like people don't like to look at hop as like the new age spiritual, but it is. If you listen to DMX, Flesh in My Flesh, if you listen to any Pac album almost, and even if you listen to AZ and Nas verses,
right.
You know what I mean? Talib Kweli and Mos Def. That's all poetry, man. It's all about the poetry, man. And what we live may not be, our decisions and choices we make in this crazy environment might not be right. But the art is right.
Right.
The art is right. And when you just throw some chains on and some jackets with some spikes on the shoulders, that shit don't make you fucking hot. That shit don't make you nothing. It make you a rock star.
Facts.
You know what I mean? It ain't no fucking hip hop nigga I know, man. Like Jada been always in my top 5 dead or alive. That's the saying, but that's real life for me. And I ain't never see Jada wear no motherfucking spike jackets. You see what I'm saying? He might have wore the shiny suits, but he came at P. Diddy for that shit. He came at P. Diddy for that shit. You know what I mean?
Now,
yeah, me.
As a person that personally seen both of y'all from the start, from the jump.
Word.
You know what I mean? I was a little delinquent when I was a young boy, which made me get held back in school, which how I met these two, right?
Shit.
When I first met Zay, I met Zay in the projects.
Yeah.
Right? My man, he been spinning since then. And this was before me here. This was before he got me here. I think he was like in 5th grade. Yeah, like 5th grade elementary. Spitting, rapping, on the camera rapping.
Yeah.
I come across, I meet Chris. I think I met Chris I think it was the first day of class and shit. You and Steve was beating on the desk and shit.
Yeah.
Like this shit was, it's amazing to see these two now.
Right.
But I want to ask Chris because he asked Zay.
Yeah.
Chris, what made you start rapping?
Oh man, it was you know, I come from a family of music, man. You know, I come from a family of music, and first music I ever got put on to was oldies. You know, courtesy of my mom,
Isaac Hayes, all
and,
that.
and my older brothers, and my older sisters, and you know my elder family. And you know, when I first got on to rap, my oldest brother put me on it. You know what I'm saying? Because I was one day I was just listening to it. You know what I mean? I wasn't supposed to be listening, so he was listening to Public Enemy. You know what I'm saying? He was listening to Public Enemy. And I asked my brother, I said, bro, what are they talking about? He said they talking about cops. Now me, I'm only 5, 6 years old, so I really don't. Cops? What the fuck are cops? I didn't even know what cops were. You know what I'm saying? You know, so he just said, you don't like this? I said, no, I don't like that. You know what I mean? I don't like that. So he put something else on. He put Nas on. You know what I'm saying? He put Nas on. The first Nas song he ever put on was The Message. It was written. Mind you, this is in 96.
Classic.
You know what I'm saying? And no disrespect to Public Enemy. I just said that because I didn't know, you know.
You was young.
Right.
Yeah.
But as I, you know, gravitated and as I got more into hip hop,
You understand?
I love these motherfuckers.
You damn
I love
right.
their message and all that.
Right.
But anyway, he put on Nas. You know what I mean? He put on The Message. You know what I'm saying? And once the song went off, I said, play it again, bro. I want to hear it again. You know what I'm saying? So he played it again. He played it one time, and next thing you know, I'm memorizing the fucking words to it. You know what I'm saying? He played that song about 13, 14 times for me. It was to the point where I got in the mirror and I started rapping the lyrics, some Nas. You know what I mean? The message lyrics. And brother, he told me, he was like, listen, man, put you on hip hop, man. I'm gonna put you on hip hop. You gonna be a rapper, man. I said, no, I'm not. I don't want to be a rapper. You know what I mean? I don't want to do that. He said, here, he gave me a piece of paper, gave me a pencil. He said, write words that rhyme. Just start writing rhyming words. So I'm like, okay, high, buy, sky, die, stuff like that.
Just like that.
Yeah, man, that's how you do it. He said, that's how you start off. And, you know, by the time I was 8, I was doing poetry. I was in school doing poetry.
I remember
did
that.
poetry for you know, classes and
I remember that contest. You cooked me in that
remember
joint. I ain't gonna lie. I remember that contest.
No, that was in middle school.
Yeah, that was in middle school. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna get to that.
He cooked me. I ain't gonna lie. I thought I had him. He cooked me. He would laugh too. He would laugh. I thought I had him. I had the whole crowd like snapping. As soon as the nigga got up, everybody. I was like, oh, damn.
So
he got
so I just started writing poetry, man. I just started writing poetry. I mean, the first poetry I think the first poem I ever wrote was called My Mama. You know what I'm saying? I wrote that for my mom, and and I gave it to her. I put it in a little envelope. I said, "Mom, read this," and I said, "Yeah, start doing it. You're good. You're real good." You know what I'm saying? By the time I was 9, that's when the little ego came out into me. You know what I'm saying? That's when I started writing bars.
Yeah.
That's when the raps came.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's when the raps and shit came. That's when the swag and shit came. And that's when my love grew more for just music. Not just hip hop, but music, period.
Right.
But as far as writing lyrics, that those 3 years, I was really on some shit. Something really snapped.
clicked.
I clicked. You know what I'm saying? Something just grew into me.
Yeah, I know that
And
feeling.
I'm like, man,
I know that feeling.
I want to always do this.
Yeah.
I want to do this for the rest of my life. You know what I'm saying? The dreams of being big and being on camera and shit, those dreams didn't come until I was like 16, 17. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
High school. Because we was in middle school doing this shit. We was in middle school rapping and all that shit. But I didn't have no dreams of getting big and getting money and shit like that. I did this shit because it saved me. You know what I mean? I did this shit because it saved me. So that's why I got into music, because to rap, because that shit saved me, man.
I think
it saved my life.
You touched on 2 key points that I want to touch on. The click moment.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I feel like every artist go through that click moment when you like, it's like I don't know what it is. It's almost like it just become natural to you. Like it's just.
I remember the moment.
It's like that light bulb.
It's just a feeling you can't
deny that
you can't
shit,
deny. It's
you know what I
like.
mean?
It's like it's like when you get something, you got it, and you got it down to a fucking T where like you can almost do this shit in your sleep. And it's like, it's really a moment where that happens when you like, all right, it's a wrap now. You know what I'm saying? And then the last part, the second one is, talking about the difference between the passion, the doing music for the passion, and the elevation and growth of it, and the other side of doing music for the money and the fame.
Monetary gain.
I think that's a real underrated aspect in hip hop right now.
Absolutely.
Where the fame and money and the glorification is like at an all-time high, to the point where the creativity in music died so much. Like you just don't get albums. You know what I'm saying? Like I remember when I really started going back and realizing 15 years ago the type of artists that used to drop in the week. You know what I'm saying? It was at one point in time you had Erykah Badu, Jay-Z, Nas, you know what I'm saying? It was like all these dope ass artists.
It was
dropping.
I remember.
You feel what I'm saying?
I remember when Fab dropped, yo. That was like that summer was crazy, yo.
It's like shit. That shit
Superwoman that can be a superwoman. That Joe when he hopped on that Superwoman.
That is like
2001, 2000.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
like that don't happen anymore. Like that to me is like I wouldn't even say a hot song. It's like a microwave song, a drop, a month,
You don't have no album.
Yeah.
maybe a summer. You know what I'm saying? If
I mean,
this shit
it's
ain't
all
happen.
current. It's all about the money, man. It's all about the money. But to get back to a point you brought up, most, you know what I mean, when you talked about support of Philly within the city,
Right.
I think the main, it's the reason why Philly is not on like we're supposed to be. It's because of Philly, man. It's because of Philly. It's not okay. So we know the talent is here. You know what I'm saying? The talent is here. Philly is where they should do America's Got Talent. You know what I mean? American Idol and
All that
shit. Here, we got the singers, the spitters, the dancers, the drawers, all that shit. You know what I mean? Hip hop originated in Philly.
Facts.
A lot of motherfuckers don't know that.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? But when it comes to rap, you know what I'm saying, and Philly getting on, I just think it's too much biased shit going on.
It's
And
a lot.
I've been a part of it. I've always been a part of it. Man, listen, niggas told me my shit was whack, but you can't please everybody. You know what I'm saying?
Not at all.
You know what I mean? But I told that nigga, I told him to, because he told me, he was like, man, I wasn't feeling that shit, and I wasn't mad at him. I'm like, what? I wasn't like, nigga, what? My shit, nigga, my shit nice. No, I just told him, I said, because he, the way he came off, he was trying to belittle me, and it was like he was trying to say, in different words that this shit not for me. But I had the reverse psychology on that motherfucker. I had to say, well, listen, I would rather have Nas tell me anything about any of my verses, any of my raps, than a million motherfucking fans tell me that my shit is nice.
Right.
I would rather Nas tell me my shit I need to work on,
right,
rather than a million motherfuckers tell me, yo, Chris, you fucking tough.
Right.
Tough, man.
Right.
I love your shit. You know what I mean? I would rather that. So, it was a reverse psychology there. Another thing about Philly is, man, it's like I said, it's too much bias, man.
It's a lot of bias.
I used to rap the niggas and niggas, and I heard niggas talking.
Yeah.
Nice, but he ain't fucking with my mans though.
Yeah.
See, that's why that's what we fuck up at.
Yeah.
You talk about
Yeah.
Los Angeles, LA, New York, South Side.
They don't
Texas,
do that shit.
Those motherfuckers
even
is
Texas.
on.
Yeah,
Texas.
Texas.
Those motherfuckers is on because you know why? They support themselves.
Exactly.
It's one rope. They all pulling one way.
Exactly.
They all pulling one way. Success is that thing up on the mountaintop. Oh, we trying to pull that shit down. You heard me? But in Philly, it's like this. It's like tug of war.
Exactly.
It's tug of war.
And that's
we in our own way. So,
I agree. Yeah, that's my main goal. Like, I still rap. I still love to rap, but I started going for something bigger than rap. Like, I don't give a fuck if I make it out as a rap. You know what I'm saying? I want niggas who I feel deserve to be there to be there.
Right.
Like, I don't care who it is. You know what I'm saying? Oh yeah. I feel like people who deserve to be there. My goal is to make it that way in Philly, where niggas who deserve to be there should be there. And you know what I'm saying? And it should be without question. So getting into we got like a half hour left on this shit. So we definitely want to get into you know what I mean, Zaetona. We want to talk about this new project.
That Chelsea
mixtape.
That Chelsea mixtape. I feel like I told you before that Expect was a classic to me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I told you it was a solid project. Like, I like front to back projects. I strive to look for a front to back type of project. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, and I look for certain criterias. Like, I look for, different flows, different cadences, unique wordplay. You know what I'm saying? And without question, you know what I mean, y'all two is one of the best at that. But that's what I got when I listened to the Expect John.
Yeah.
Like, I already knew, like, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
so,
I
and that's how I
appreciate
felt
that.
about, like, I felt like this Chelsea project was definitely a step up
Oh shit. Yeah.
from the Expect John. I felt
Word.
like with this John, you gave me, like, the Expect John was more, to me, was a group of dope songs.
Yeah.
I felt like the Chelsea project is a collective project.
Yeah.
I feel like all the songs is cohesive.
Yeah.
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 And I feel like you gonna get something out of the album if you listen to it. You know what I'm saying? Even off a first listen, you gonna get something out of the album.
Right.
I think each song give you a vibe, and it's like a element type of song. Like, you gonna get like the joint we just shot in here. You know what I'm saying?
Good vibes only.
Good
Yeah,
vibes
GVO.
only. Like,
Yeah.
it's,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? It's a cohesive song. Like I
Yeah.
said, like I listen to the words match, it's the
Yeah.
feeling matching, it's the
Feel-
cadence
yeah.
matching.
Yep.
Do I get the feeling that he's trying to portray to me? And that's what I check for when I listen to the song, especially from lyricists I know who will be
Yeah.
dope. I don't need to worry about the bars. I just want to see if they gonna
Substance,
give me
yeah.
substance. To it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I feel like this project you gave a cohesive group of substance.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I
It's
appreciate
definitely.
John, like,
I
Like,
appreciate
I feel
it.
like it's an improvement from the last project.
even
Five
you
mics, y'all, I'm
even,
telling
you even got the songs
Five
on there
mics.
where the shorties can vibe. You
Yeah.
feel me? Like
Yeah.
All day.
like the
Solid,
the
you
John
got Solid Going No.
Heartfelt.
Heartfelt. Yep.
Feel me? Heart, like I said, Heartfelt my shit. Like that's
Yeah.
my shit. Like,
Yeah.
I was listening to that shit earlier.
Tell
what else?
me. First, let's start off like what clicked in your head that made you feel like you wanted to create this project.
All right. I had to go back to being the little Zay that was biting everybody fucking head off. Cause niggas was saying that I wasn't spitting hard enough. So the Zay that you getting on the Chelsea mixtape is the same Zay that was at the Austin Meehan Middle School lunch tables with Chris, biting niggas' heads off.
I need to know who said that shit, cause I slapped the shit out of him.
Niggas said that. You'll be surprised.
You couldn't. If you said that shit, if you heard Expect, like, come on, like, if you listen to Limitless, we just did Limitless too. Like, come on, if a nigga told me that shit, I really on some shit. Like, when I say something, I say it because I mean it. Like, if I was standing in front of a nigga and he heard Expect and he said, "Oh, you need to spare her," I'd have slapped the shit out of him.
I mean, but that
just means they're just telling me you want some bullshit.
And
tripping.
And the thing is, when going back to that type of mind frame makes me think about the 50 Cent Get Rich or Die Trying part when he had to go back down in his grandpa's basement to really get that mixtape feel for his shit. So I had to go back in the mind frame of me sitting on 8815 Cottage Street on the block, watching my cousins hustle, sitting there writing raps, listening to him play his little instrumentals up. I had to go take myself back to when I fell in love with the music. Now, what's a part of that? It's a very major part of that, which I apply to the Chelsea mixtape more than any other project I've done. And that's the day Dillio put Illmatic in my hand. That was after they tried to make us battle. That was a few days after that. Actually, a few weeks after that. You know what I mean? And we used to bring our favorite rappers' albums to school and kind of trade them. You know what I mean? And he gave me Illmatic one time, and my nigga was Eminem, so I gave him some M shit. But when he gave me the Some Shady LP, so when he gave me the Illmatic, when I took it home, I felt like I was complete garbage. I felt like everything I ever wrote was complete trash.
I know that feeling.
You know what I mean? Like, what the fuck am I saying? I'm 12 years old, 11, 10 years old, talking about I do this, I don't do none of that. That shit trash. Nas can say that because he on Queensbridge. He was on there when I was listening to that shit at 12. He was in Queensbridge at that time. So, like, and then it put in perspective that you're only as hot as you really think you are is when your substance is there and it's true.
Facts.
So from Cabin Walls all the way to the end of to Heartfelt on the Chelsea mixtape, best believe everything that's being said is 100% true. Best believe everything that's being said is from the heart, because I personally believe, all right, so I had to go to New York, Manhattan, right? I got on a Chinese bus with pennies. I literally had a big ass plastic jug, and I poured the Jones in there like that. And to get to Manhattan to perform on the Ron Alexander show, which people can still see on YouTube, just go to Crown Sire, Ron Alexander. You're gonna see I ain't even got locks in that joint. I ain't even got dreads in that joint. You're gonna see me. That was the first time the with the rubber band around my wrist, while everybody else that was there, with the white tee, everybody else that was there, they had Gucci, Louis out, chains, bitches. They just, and I was the only nigga in there from Philly. You see what I'm saying? Everybody else in there was was New York. The only reason I got a slot on the show is because the bull of Ron Alexander, I met one of the people that worked for him. They heard me rap, put me on to him, but I was living in Delaware at the time. You see what I'm saying? So it happened like that. Somebody all the way in New York happened to rendezvous with me all the way in Delaware at just like some random spot. I forgot how it happened. And then I hit him up, and then that's how it happened. So when I got there, I got a standing ovation. The song called Amen to That. I didn't even cuss it through the whole joint. And the crazy thing about it is it had profanity in it. But I was told if I use profanity, they're going to bleep my shit out. So while I'm live on stage, first time with a TV camera on my face, I just bleeped it out myself. I did it myself. And when I expressed that, after I got home and all the adrenaline died down, I literally, this is a real story, y'all. I literally said to myself, I shouldn't have to fucking go 20,000 miles away to get a standing fucking ovation for how fucking hot I am.
Not at all.
Now, I got the main supporters. All my supporters been my supporters since I was in school. You know what I mean? But when they even come to me promoting my shit, when they come to me like trying to get my shit out, Philly shows the least support. And this is why I believe it's two sides to the coin. Could say they drawing dickheads and all that shit, and they very much will be. But they also are supporters of other people. So the people that they support, they have dedicated support. But that's the thing. People in Philadelphia has their loyal support to single people instead of Philadelphia. So when you support these rappers and they on stage rapping, shouting Philadelphia out, just know they mean they only talking about one block in Philadelphia. Just know they not like me or Dillio or any other artist that when they shout Philadelphia, they mean the whole thing. So niggas need to stop supporting one block or 2 blocks and support the whole Philly because see, I shout Philly out in mostly all my projects.
Just about
Just about all of them.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You see what I'm saying? I said this one John, right? I said Cole on this is on Cabin Walls. I was like Cole, King Kendrick, Zaetona. You just lit. I'm just sending the hostage blow up. Any grosser, I'm Booger Man, let his nose run with his nose up. They know he iller than the whole bunch. Monstrous, gold toilet seat, Don shit. With this monstrous, gold toilet seat, Don shit. With a toilet paper roll of all these culture killing dunts. Little Uzi's little pumps don't hold enough rounds for this metal gear, so fuck with your head, be the one to front, or say I'm dissing. Wow, you saying my shit whack, cause I better sound old school, you need to fix that. No offense, man, y'all who started the tension, but I know they just trying to get paid with the slave masters that signed them getting. Like, Philly need to support those bars, cause when niggas say bars like that, they repping the whole Philly. Bars, baby. They repping the whole...
That's
the whole thing.
Whole culture right there.
That's the culture. That's why I say I listen to Pharoah Monch, most definitely, nigga. I listen to mathematics religiously. Yeah. I spark up, take a shot, and I wait for the right time too. I don't just, if I got a bottle on some gas, I don't just do it. I gotta wait for the right time so I can hear the words that he's saying and how prophetic they are.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
Like, we talk about these niggas all the time. Inspector Deck from Wu-Tang, how he underrated and all that.
Super underrated.
Here in Philly, right? When niggas don't know, outside of Philly, niggas think Beans and Free is just street rappers. But here in Philly, them niggas is damn near preachers. You see what I'm saying? Like, they damn near pastors, damn near. You see what I'm saying? Because here, no matter how grimy it get, we can always turn it into poetry. That's the true spirit of Philly hip hop. We can take the most fucked up situation like the nigga Core, take the most fucked up life and just throw it on a canvas, and then it's beautiful.
Facts.
And Philly need to get back to supporting that.
Philly invented that style of music.
Like
poetic street
going back
music.
from Black Thought and Roots.
Poetic street music. We invented that grimy, poetic, real life music. I agree with that. 100%. I agree with that.
That's our origin.
So let's start getting into some songs on the project. Like so what's your favorite song on the project?
My favorite song on that joint is Do Rap Need Me or What? You know what I mean? Do Rap Need Me or What? Pretty much the first song, it exclaims the what we're dealing with in society and the perspective that people have when they're indoctrinated, and my perspective of not being indoctrinated. Like when for example, I said, the wild is the wild, no other way to word it. We live, die, kill for the press like Secret Service. We all know how the cause to be boss is purchased, but what's the world today but a circus? A bunch of clowns juggling your freedom while entertained. Loopholes to the finer things, still you jumping through the fire rings. No matter what you seeing, what you seeing is what we seen. My bad. But basically, what my point is that I'm making in that first verse is the essence of hip hop. We supposed to expose the injustice and the unfairness that we get treated in the ghetto, in the projects. Right. The whole purpose of Public Enemy, right? Back to what you were saying, you ain't gonna understand it when you're a child because you shielded from those nightmares that's all around you. Thanks. You know what I mean? But when you get older, Public Enemy is just another sermon because it's just saying exactly what you need to hear, and you turn Public Enemy on the day, it's still. So this is what the point is, right? Cabin Walls is my favorite genre because it raises awareness of what hip hop should sound like and what hip hop is used for.
And I like the way you came in on that joint. You had the bull,
oh yeah,
it was like I guess the guy that ran the contest. These corny ass niggas. Who we got next, man? Zaetona, we right over here. Who the fuck is this nigga? Like, And then he started off with like, is it hot? And then go right in.
I heard that shit, man. Yo, we was on the phone. was on the phone and he was telling me this how it's gonna be. You know what I mean? He ain't even recorded yet. He told me this is how it's gonna be. I'm like, yo, you motherfucker. You just, you know what I'm saying?
And it's bad. And
And it wasn't if when it's real, it's not scripted.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That shit
That's
just it's right there.
That's facts.
You know what I mean? This is script right here, right up there. The brain is a powerful thing. And I think when you use your brain enough with this rap shit, so many miracles with this shit. So many stories. Make all motherfuckers gotta do is just motherfuckers ain't gotta spark up. All you gotta do is sit there and listen.
And that's
you ain't gotta spark up to listen to this shit we talking about.
Nah.
You know? You know what I'm saying? It's just like that's like a motherfucker saying, well, I need to get drunk to have a good time.
Oh, I hate
You know
when
what
people
I'm
say
saying?
that.
Like, well, damn, you need to smoke to understand what the fuck I'm about to tell you. You know what I'm saying?
Man, that's out of pocket.
I don't know.
This is definitely the better vibe music. Yeah.
But like I was saying, man, it's a classic project.
I really appreciate that.
I agree, 5 mics, man. It's a cohesive project, man. I can tell you put a lot of thought. You put a lot of effort into it, and like I said, man, with you two guys, man, like is you know, hip hop is just one of them things. I feel
Baby still, man.
you know what I'm saying, and I feel it's so necessary. I mean, for life right now, like I can't tell you the how much it done saved my life.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? So I know what it does for everybody else who really loves and appreciate it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But like I said, I be wanting to, I try my hardest to reiterate how much important certain people is that should be in that game. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like I said, you two are two dudes that should be there.
It's a fact.
Like no question. Like I mean that with no question. And this is a non-biased statement I'm saying right now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah,
I know you
need
do.
we need a lot more of that.
Yeah, like
We need a
I
lot
know
more of
you
that.
dudes, but I'm saying this off of knowing the work you guys put in, knowing the skill set you guys put in, knowing how you treat the craft. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I know for a fact, like, yo, you dudes should be there, like, without a shot of a doubt.
Word.
You know what I mean?
Word.
And I really want you dudes to continue.
See, I feel like rapping, man.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
That's just what it is.
It's shit like that. Like, you know what I mean? It's
Yeah.
like we said, like, you know, when shit snap into you, you know, it's just an undeniable feeling.
That moment happened to me when cause see what happened. See, you know, niggas. See what had happened was.
Yeah.
What happened was after you put the Illmatic in my hand, you know what I mean. My man AJ put the Blueprint in my hand. That's around that same time.
Mm-hmm.
So let me. I started off with Eminem. Then I went to Nas. Then I went to Jay-Z. And the whole time I'm listening to this, Jadakiss is in my top 5. And I'm only 9. And I'm only 9.
That's heavy.
You see what I'm saying? I'm only 9. I'm only like 9, 10 years old. You see what I'm saying? So when I was in the crib listening to the Blueprint, I even remember the song it was. Dun 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 dun. The rule is back. It was. I was listening to that show because what I used to do is I used to take my favorite artist raps, and I used to put their raps in my own word and spit it to the instrumental.
Yeah, I think every rapper did that.
And
every rapper
then
did that.
I used to see if niggas from my city would say it's corny or not.
Yeah, everybody did that.
So what I would do, I would be like, yo, oh Lo, so you fuck with who you fuck with? You fuck with that person? And I go back and I devise a verse together or a song together to sound similar to that person, take it back to that person to see what they would say. And if anybody listen to my music and be like, I sound like a Young Joe Buttons, I done got Fabulous and Cassidy and Jada and all these different people, that's because these are the teachers that I learned from.
Mm-hmm.
All hip hop is knowledge passed down. The swag, how you portray yourself, your expression, that's up to you. But when you really doing this thing, you always gonna hear who inspired who.
Always.
Just like in the future, 10 years from now, right? When all these young boys is grown and these shorties, You're going to tell who influenced them. You're going to tell how smart and intelligent they are.
Yeah.
From what they took into their air gates. You're going to tell what kind of person they are on the inside by the music that they make. Now, I'm not saying that this means that I'm not prejudging nobody or nothing. What I'm saying is, if you like music about pills and lean, and you 10 years later down the line, you still doing pills and lean, and you got children, and then they start doing pills and lean, and they like the music that you used to play because they grew up off of it. Then now their children are taking pills and lean. That means you condone that shit. By listening to it, spreading it, you condone it. And I'm on every last one of you fucking niggas' heads that condone that shit. Like, I'm not playing. Like, Moses is saying what he's saying because he know how he know. I'm coming for you motherfuckers' heads. Y'all destroying this shit while I'm still trying to get on. So y'all gotta go. And that's a fact. And if anybody, yo, look, that's a fact. This is hip hop for real. This ain't no gimmick.
Yeah.
One by one, they gotta go, right, bro?
One by one.
Right?
I agree, man. Agree, 100%. You got any questions, Pop?
Man, like I said, man, I witnessed these two niggas from the sandbox, you heard? Like, from the beginning. And it's one person really missing because these niggas was a three-head monster straight off the rip.
It's really one nigga.
You had the boy that was the producer, that was Steve with the beats.
Yep.
Yeah.
Then you had the two rappers with Chris and Zay. Then I remember when we first put together the, what was it? Freestyle Friday?
Freestyle Wednesday.
Freestyle
Wednesday,
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 right?
remember?
Freestyle Wednesdays. We'll come in, bang, motherfuckers start rapping from different classes. We was what, 41?
41.
41, right? We was 481. I remember it was this one, what was his name? Always talking about the 40. Then you in
That's
sixth
Kyle,
grade talking
Kyle
about 40.
Norzine,
Yeah,
I mean,
Kyle.
Oh, Kyle,
Yeah, but he had the 4-5 bars.
He had the
on
4,
deck.
yeah, 4-5. Every bar it was 4-5, right? So the one day they was like, yeah, yo, battle Zay.
Oh my goodness, I remember. I know what he about to talk about.
Zay said,
it wasn't a pretty day.
I remember
It was bad.
Rasan was the
He
referee.
jumped on my head, nigga. He
Rasan
jumped.
was like, all right, y'all, we gonna do this, but listen though. No
jumped on
full
my-
fives, no 30.
No
We
4-5,
just gonna
no
rap.
30. We just gonna rap. He said no 4-5.
Zay cooked this nigga,
They
man.
told him to battle Zay.
Yeah.
Listen, yo, that was the only time I was like, man, Zay versus whoever, man. That's cheating. Like, it was a lot of times, like, I knew Zay was gonna bite niggas' heads off. It was to the point where I was gonna be on some shit like, well, let me jump on these niggas' side.
Get him something. Get
Not no bias shit, cause it's like,
feeling bad for him and shit.
like, what you gonna do is our class was our class. You know what I'm saying? Your class was your class. You can't. And it wasn't no, let me get on these niggas' sides. This nigga was in our class. What side? He is the side. Nigga, like.
It was Styles, Zay, Triz, Murder.
Rapping.
We had Murder.
We had
We had
rapping.
Steve making the beats. Oh man,
We had rapping, we had basketball, we had football.
What need to be done is we need to wipe clean of everything else and start a new origin right here. This is the new era right here. Leaders of the new school in my Bust Around voice. You see what I'm saying? This is the new era right now, and everybody is doing their thing. Everybody get money. Everybody, you know, like getting money off of music is one thing, but when somebody, like, what are you gonna do when the sound changes? That's what artists like me and Dillio are dealing with. The sound has changed, and now it's a drought for us. But this is what I'm saying. It's about to be a drought for y'all. There is about to be a time where niggas is about to say, I don't want to hear lean or pill popping. They are going to literally start saying that.
No more.
They're going to start saying, I don't want to hear that shit. No more. And ain't no rapper or no artist out there can stop us. Can't nobody stop us. And niggas watching, y'all can't, is inevitable. Like Agent Smith was saying, it's inevitable.
Yeah. Shit
It's
change.
inevitable because niggas ain't gonna stop. This shit with just like they be like the woo is for the children. Hip hop itself in general is really supposed to be for the youth.
It's a good thing you said that, right?
Yeah.
The inevitable part, right? That statement from the Matrix, which I think fucking classic.
Classic
Any
classic.
human being in life, you need to watch that movie. 1 and 2, I don't know about 3, but 1 and 2
1 and
for
2
sure.
for sure.
That's the reason why I came up with late bloomer, right?
Right.
So it has many different metaphors. Obviously, late bloomer. You know, it takes on the aspect of learning things about life later in life, but understanding that the moment you bloom, you at a full bloom. It doesn't matter what time you bloom, but once a flower is at full bloom, it's a full flower.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like people get hung up of I'm too old, I'm too young,
Yeah.
or when they get to a certain point, they feel like, oh well, I got it 10 years after this person. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? When you bloom, no matter what time you bloom, you are full of, you know what I mean, the circumstances of what happened. And then a flower, a flower's growing is an inevitable thing. You feel what I'm saying? It's a process that happens at the beginning of time and it's going to happen at the end of time. You understand that?
It's gonna keep
You know what I'm
happening.
saying? And like I
Yeah.
said, what our form of hip hop and the way we represent it, and its truth behind it, it's an inevitable thing that it's going to resurface itself. You know what I'm saying? And it's going to bloom into a full flower again. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
You know, and the, you know, the late bloomer, it represents anything as far as the aspect of a flower, the seeds, the process for it to grow.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Watering process, the weathering process, all that.
And,
That's
and,
real
and
dope.
that's the reason why that's the reason why I'm trying to create this and create it to something much larger than where it's at right now, because I feel like, you know, that's where hip hop should be at. That's for artists. I feel like it's tons of talented artists like ourselves and like you guys that's struggling to get to where they should be, only because the music industry is so, I like to say, going off this late bloomer shit and the flower shit, is so layered with concrete.
Concrete.
You feel what I'm saying? It's like they trying to stunt the growth of hip hop so much,
So much.
and they want to control what hip hop is supposed to be versus allowing it to grow, because it's going to grow. It's inevitable for it to grow. It's going to grow, whether it's me, you know, Joe from Kentucky. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? The point is, that's my goal with the late bloomer thing, is to destroy the concrete and resurface the soil.
Because it's soil right underneath.
Yeah, and to allow it to grow for artists like you guys. I appreciate that. For it, yeah. Yeah, it's right. I agree with. I wanted to be big. I wanted to mean something. You know what I'm saying? And I wanted to represent artists. You know what I mean? Who take the art craft serious. Cause I think, like I said, man, it's so underrated, the importance of hip hop. You know what I'm saying? And and this just on a emotional and mental level on the shit. Like we really get into the numbers. Like rap music is number 2 in the most profitable business in America.
Right.
Second to that is beauty supplies. Hip hop brings in about $3 trillion a year.
That just only makes me feel like it just says hip hop been feminized.
We could say that too.
And hell,
If-
hip hop
if-
has
if-
also.
If eyelashes
deeper
and lipstick is
conversation.
the only thing that hip hop is, and they wearing eyelashes and lipstick and carrying purses. So
Now they only care about how much money you can make. You know what I mean? Back in the day, it was about how much money you could make, but it's also about how many people you could turn that ear, you could turn that head.
Right.
Exactly.
You feel me? Like everybody it kills me when the young niggas try to compare these artists to the rappers and the hip hop of our era. Like, we didn't have YouTube like that.
No.
Like, even a motherfucker from our era started that shit. Soulja Boy. Without Soulja Boy, none of you young niggas
None of
now
you
would
young
not
niggas
be
would not
out.
even-
And he made that shit popping off making beats.
Yeah. Yep.
Like motherfuckers really had to go from city to city, try to get radio play,
I was just
try to
talking
sell the
about how
CD.
niggas
Like
was-
what?
how these
You
young
don't
boys
see
biting
niggas selling
off the
CDs
Soulja
out the
Boy.
back of their car no more.
Nah.
You don't see.
I was just talking about that. How this generation be biting
barely
off
see the
was biting off
DVD
the
man.
Soulja Boy.
You barely see the DVD man now.
No, you don't see the DVD man with
'Cause
the
it's-
instrumental CDs.
They
and shit.
rather had the streams
Yep.
and the clicks instead of that actual. This shit is. I mean, like.
I agree.
It's crazy. You can't elevate conversations like this. You can't have a like this podcast Out here in the verse from your boy Style, man.
Oh yeah,
Listen,
Let me hear something, man.
that's actually perfect timing.
Yeah.
We got about 5 minutes left.
that's perfect time.
I definitely want to hear.
Definitely.
Bless the mic with some bars. Bless the cast with some bars.
Do your shit,
Let's go.
Oh, this about to get down.
Talk to him. Here to bring pain and change to this lame game and smash the brains of these rappers with young and lil names. Smash the face of a nigga straight through his window pane, and my flow is retarded. Got diagnosed with schizophrenia. I done been through so much hell you can actually see the flame. With these pens, niggas can't see me. John Cena with vision aim. Word life. Bitch, bye. Alvita Zane. Cold as a naked fan at a January Eagles game. This is not coincidental. Killing any instrumental, acapella, cipher, anything that's rapping incidental. Wait, another person was sitting here from a spiritual place. I'm Cristal's brother with the same identical face. Elevation is going down like elevators. My mind is elevated. This nigga sound educated. Thank you. Been cool since high school when I graduated. Congratulated by haters who wasn't happy I made it. Fuck it. I bet by now them niggas thought that I would kick the bucket. Niggas stuck with nothing while I'm out here being something. Middle finger to grudges. I ain't beefing over nut shit. So take this fucking drumstick upside of your chicken nugget. Give me answers like I'm a man that's demanding it. A madman that'll leave a man stiff like a mannequin. Screw all of y'all niggas and your shenanigans. I've been the shit since toddler was wearing Pampers then. My brother told me just spit the shit they relate to. Then I asked him, is that how they really rate you? He said, no, bro, it's different ways they take you. Focus and make your bread, but don't let that bread make you. Keep your head on straight, concentrate. Leave a print so big, not even cops can trace. Hit the booth and set it on fire and lock the place while I'm dancing and jamming and wearing beats by Dr. Dre. Fuck what y'all think. My head is on the task. Life is a bitch. My hand is on her ass.
Ooh.
I'm trying to palm it, but it's too big to grab. I probably nut in 60 seconds if she let me stash.
Ooh.
Or if she let me smash. I wish I could fuck Stacey Dash. You Philly bitches really kill me with these dick jokes. Don't make me laugh. Fuck rappers, make me mad. Cook a nigga and eat him and tell the waiter, put it on my tab. What y'all niggas thought y'all was gonna get away with murder? I killed my brother, now here's the one that y'all never heard of. Instead of giving mercy, I'm giving y'all niggas Mercer. Hip-hop rap is my backbone, it's nothing to crack bones. I'm coming for that throne. Intercept your victory, bringing it back home. Circles around, I'm getting my lap phone. I've been rhyming since an adolescent, even had a lesson. Battling my brother, even though I knew I couldn't mess with him. He wrote my first 16 and told me write the rest of them. Now mad props, I'm getting them. The best is yet to come. I'm on a mission now. There's no more missing now. I got fire for any rapper. Who gonna diss me now? Niggas gonna regret it if they go against me now. MC versus rapper. You figure it out. Came up off of Chico sticks and peanut chews. Yo, I came up off of the Red Ranger and Pikachu. Yo, I had a crush on Serena Williams and Venus too. Was in love with MC Light and Queen Latifah too. So tell me, why's no unity in our community? I'm talking about us. I mean you and me. Does everybody want to be involved with this foolery? So if I gotta branch away from y'all, then it's cool with me. Fuck it.
That's
Killed it from the first fucking bar.
Y'all see what I mean?
Yo,
Y'all see what I mean?
y'all didn't even understand the Mercer part. Y'all didn't even understand the Mercer bar.
See what I mean?
Yo,
It's different, man.
You see what I mean? You see what I mean? See what I mean?
came up on Green Ranger and Pikachu.
Yeah.
Chico sticks and peanut chews.
That was hard.
I used to like MC Light and Queen Latifah too.
That was hard as shit right there.
Shit.
That was
My brother
hard
wrote my
as
first
shit right
16,
there.
told me to
Write
write
the
the
rest.
rest.
That was hard as shit.
Came up on Chico sticks and peanut chews.
That shit took me. That was
Green
hard.
Ranger
That
and
was hard
Pikachu.
as shit.
Yeah.
Like you
Now that's called rap, rhythm
gotta
and
come
poetry.
from a certain era just to understand those
Yeah.
that bar right. Come on.
Yeah. You see him? I see him from here. They
I got
real.
goosebumps.
Yeah.
Bro, I'm 5 feet away from him.
I see him.
That was important. What's up, Zay? You got some bars for us, man.
I
End
think
it
you
off.
on my level, want some salty shit. Till I throw this hot spit in your face, leave you Harvey Dent. Yeah, I kill him and knock him dead. Just ripping heads off the body for bowling pins. All I see is red. Shining on him like the sun without the ozone. He come with the light, cold-blooded come with the dark chrome. Tell him line it up, I ain't done till I'm finished. Splitting melons all night like a Caribbean bartender. Yeah, blow for... Listen, pound for pound, they can't sumo with a nigga. That's E Honda when you mash the button, go figure, look. Or is that a punch over your head like when I Tyson tie the shoelaces, 2 to your ribs, flow to your chin, mouthpiece on your miz, and that's exactly what I'm gonna autograph for the kids. Look.
Listen.
I'm cold right now.
Listen.
Zaetona, pussy rappers ain't trying to hear that. Step in this ring, nigga, that's a fucking body beard track. You ain't never making it out. Bermuda, your ass is too. Bermuda.
The ring is a body bag.
You ain't never making it out. Bermuda, your ass is futile to flow back. I do not allow lax. Now ride with me like Wayne Brady. Hit this loud pack, relax while I Ram Shack and smack a bitch. Hip hop activist. You niggas can't rap for shit while Q-Man tossing me beats and he backing it. Yo, Black and lock horns with the Mastodon, how he mastered this. We can go head to head, crash dummy, go faster shit. Yo, y'all leave us alone, man. For real.
Listen, man.
Stay over there.
Listen.
He sound a sumo nigga like E Honda when you pressed up.
You
Listen.
gonna stay over
Listen.
there? You better stay over there.
Listen. This is what I'm
Shout
telling
out
y'all.
everybody doing it, but leave us alone.
Listen,
Yeah.
this is what I'm telling y'all.
Bro.
This is why we doing this. This is what this podcast for, man. Like, we gonna end it off. Like, it's a blessing to have you two on this
Blessing to be here.
podcast. I'm telling you, everybody that's gonna see this, majority of motherfuckers who watches, motherfuckers y'all know. So motherfuckers been waiting for this shit. Real rap, you know what I'm saying? So niggas, once the niggas see this shit on the tube and the gram, niggas going, you know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? So it's a blessing to have you dudes here. I mean, bless us with some bars. You know what I mean? We can sit down and chat. We definitely gotta do another future episode.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
sure.
It's only the beginning,
For sure.
You know what I mean? Especially when you drop your project, Chris Styles, though, you definitely gotta come back. You know what I mean?
Facts.
I'm gonna just say November 6th, baby.
Yeah.
That's okay. Okay. So, you know what I
I
mean?
mean, but we'll get
Special
into
day.
that.
Is with.
So y'all gonna get
Is
two
with.
plates
We got-
that month. Y'all gonna get your Thanksgiving plate, and then y'all gonna get the Styles plate.
Okay. So listen, look forward to that Styles project. Y'all just heard from the Gold Mouth, November 6th. You know what I'm saying? We got that coming. Zay, you want to give them information on your project, the Chelsea
yeah.
project?
All right, so the Chelsea mixtape, you can actually reach me on my SoundCloud and go right to the link, and the whole thing will pop up. Zaetona 89, Zaetona 89. You want my name will pop up, click on it, link in the bio. Expect is on mymixtape.com, and Expectation EP is coming. That Natural Wells y'all heard at the beginning, that's what that EP that's going on. That EP is coming very soon.
Yeah. We definitely gonna have all the artist links inside on the YouTube bio. We gonna have the IG link to Chris Styles, Zaetona. We gonna have links to the projects, links to videos, to whatever, so you can get to see these artists. You can get to grow with them, learn their talent, and become fans of these artists. Anything you want to say to end it off?
Yeah, I got one thing to say, man. Like I've been really falling back, you know, trying to take care of the adult stuff, you know. But to the young talent that's out there, and I know it's a lot of y'all out there, I'm coming for y'all. I mean, we definitely gonna try to get this nice little rerun the street feeling back. You feel me? Too raw for the streets. We gonna get that coming back, because it's a lot of young talent out here that I walk past and I hear. I got a couple young boys that work with me. I know it's a lot of people, a lot of artists. I'm coming for y'all, and I'm definitely gonna be on my shit more with this, cause like my man said, a flower only blooms when it's ready.
Facts.
I'm a seed. You heard me?
All right, so we gonna end it off with that. You know what I mean? Love to everybody. Peace and love.
Definitely, man. Y'all stay safe.
We see y'all on the next episode.
It's your boy S. Parker. I'm out.